Good morning and happy Friday. Wow, I haven't had that long of a week. Good morning. Wow. Oh my God. This is what I get for trying to be clever on my intro. Hello, my little titans, and welcome to the weekly hangout of randomness as usual. Hi, Charrose. How are you? Oh, hi, Wolf. Good to see you. I had an okay week. Felt way too long. Hi, Space Glitch. I'm okay, Sharros. Yeah, overall pretty okay. Just been a very long week, and I'm just glad it's over, but I'm still just not looking forward to Monday. Not looking forward to next week. Work's gonna suck. Good. How is everything going? Space Glitch. Yeah, like I said, not too bad. Just had a very long week. I mean, if any of you caught that very beginning, you'll know. I think I said good morning. I think I said happy Friday. I'm like, what? I'm crazy and I'm losing my mind slowly. But y'all knew that. Hey, Ira, good to see you. How you doing? I think everybody's catching on now that I'm on announcing when I do stream. I'm just gonna pop up because it's fun to do that. Ooh, I like the butterflies. Very pretty. How do I get that? Interesting. Good. I'm glad to hear everybody's doing pretty well. Again, we're just going to go for probably about an hour, like last time. My husband's streaming afterwards, so catch him on Twitch under Technotics. On my way home from work, we're 4 hours. Oh, God. I worked none, and I worked none today. So I totally feel you. I worked over 80 hours the last couple weeks. I love butterflies. I do too. They're so pretty. They're my favorite. But hello, Ash. I believe you changed your name again. So I hope that's right. Popped up your life, and I'm like, click. Good to know. You always have a new fic idea. And I love them every single time. And I just realized you all probably can't hear me very well. But I'm glad that you had some fun with your great-grandmother, Charrose. I was like, refresh. Yeah, sounds about right. Again, I just don't think I'm going to announce anymore when I do streams. I mean, it seems to work out fine. Ash, I love you. But when aren't your fixed angsty of some kind? So I don't know if y'all remember last week, I went on like a Harry Potter rant in the last 10 minutes of stream. I was thinking about that today. I'm like, that was actually fun. It was very therapeutic to get all of that out. I found my hero hat. Nice. Very nice. Where can we read them? I don't think Ash posts them anywhere except here, just for the ideas. They could literally write an entire series and it would only be here. And I think they have a series worth of ideas. And they're just like, nope, gonna put them all here. Just put them all here for free so people can read them, just the idea of them, get really into it, and they get really bummed because there's not gonna be any more because I change ideas all the time, which is not a bad thing. I'm impressed that you're able to, keep your mind that sharp and keep those ideas flowing, but man, you need to just write them down and post them, and we will read them, review them, love them. I mean, it's been a big part of these hangouts since they started. so dumb when you said Aragog. Norberta, according to Charlie Weasley. But no, yeah. For Aragog, I was talking about the giant spider from Chamber of Secrets. And I still think that he was given to Hagrid by Newt Scamander. They need to do that in the next... I mean, I do not care what they do in this series, but there needs to be that scene. They need to give it to the fans that Aragog came to Hagrid through Newt. If they had shown even just the slightest inkling that Aragog was even in Newt's big bag, I mean, we could have confirmed it from there. We could have just been like, yep, confirmed. Aragog is this little spider thing in that corner. Because didn't he say that Hagrid was the reason he got so big? Because he took such great care of him? At least I think that's what he said in the second one. It was either that or the book, but has anyone watched the new anime? I finished Seven Deadly Sins. Ending's great, by the way, if anybody's interested. It's fantastic. You'll love it. I started watching the Cowboy Bebop live action remake. I'm a fan of parts of it. I'm not an overall fan, but I mean, they kept the jazz music, which was nice. They kept the smoking, which was cool because that was kind of integral to all of them because they all had a problem. I just can't get over the fact that the guy that plays Spike is Harold from Harold and Kumar. Like, that blew my mind. That absolutely blew my mind because I'm like, I know this guy. My husband and I were sitting there going, we know this guy. We know this guy. He looks it up and he's like, oh my God, it's Harold. And I'm like, no way. It's not Harold from Harold and Kumar, is it? And he said, yes, absolutely is. I think Jet's probably my favorite character. Faye is in the series one of my favorite characters. I don't like her much in this one. She's so annoying. Like, they were like, we need to write a sassy, strong character. And instead of just going literally off of what they had, they were like, we're just going to make her this crass, unfeeling con bitch. And no. Faye was way cooler in the show. Like, even her introduction to Spike was cooler because you meet her and she's like this, she's known as like this Queen of Hearts, and I guess that was because she was big in the gambling scene or something, but like you kind of get the sense that there's more to Faye, that there's something about her. I mean, you're introduced to her and they're like, you do this, we erase your debts. Like, what debts? What did she do? Obviously, this character is important, right? And no, unless they're like, she's just another cowboy that happens to get in Spike's way. The King's Court finally change. Okay, Aaron feels betrayed. Nothing more can do. They're on a gag order. Oh God, no. Okay. Be mean to him on the outside. Oh no. Ooh, that's not good. Don't like it. Sorry, I was talking and now I'm reading. I'm a big Harry Potter fan too, so much. And what is your guys' favorite movie? Mine is Harry and Draco. I am seeing. That sounds cool. Geez, Ash, sounds good. Please post them somewhere. Yes, I think we're just gonna make a fanfic page or a Wattpad page for Ash, and then just give it to them at some point as like a Christmas present. Just go post them. We will read them. But that sounds very good, Ash. I'm very curious and concerned to see where this goes. Era, as from my favorite Harry Potter ship, I do ship Harry and Draco. I understand. But I ship their sons more. I loved Albus and Scorpius. Their dynamic, their interaction, the fact that they were both nerds was just fantastic. I loved it. I mean, Scorpius knew everything about the Golden Trio in their days at Hogwarts. So either he read a ton of books about them, or Draco told him stories and he latched on to them and he made it like his life's goal to know everything about them. So he begged his father for stories. And Draco, of course, obliged because, I mean, I have a feeling Draco wanted to be friends with them. He should have been friends with them. Like, his character arc should have been him coming around from his father's control into seeing how bad he was and then joining them in like the 6th or 7th book to then, destroy Voldemort. That would have been a much better way. Like, he could have been on their man on the inside, make it super dangerous, but super rewarding and all that. So they missed that with his character. And I do ship Harry and Hermione. I feel like their dynamic and relationship is much better suited for romance than Ron and Hermione. Like, I knew they were endgame from like book 2 on, but I just didn't want to. It just didn't play out very well. And I feel like as they get older, like they were so different. Like, and I know everybody's like, oh, differences attract, blah blah blah. No, they really don't. In real life, they really do not. It serves as a point of contention in a lot of relationships that, for example, Hermione is very much an overachiever and cares about what she's doing in life, and Ron doesn't. Like, he really just doesn't. And Harry actually very much became like Hermione, at least in his goal to become an Auror, or he should have become the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. Let's see. Why is the King in Attack on Titan so terrible and awful? I think that's because he actually isn't king, and it's Rod Reese. And Rod Reese is just a horrible scumbag of a human being. To try on day 1, but oh, who did what? I'm sorry. Oh, he did. Yes, Draco did try to be their friend on day 1, but he went about it in the way he thought was appropriate. He didn't realize that not everybody is like his parents' friends, where intimidating and insulting can get you somewhere. Aaron finds redemption when you're melting shifter his age. Oh, I like that. I like that one, Ash. I'm curious to see where you're going with this. We could definitely try to help you, Space Glitch. Just let us know what's going on. I'm not going to promise instant results, but I'll at least try to give you something. But yeah, Draco, what about being friends with the Golden Trio in the wrong way? And I don't know. I think he eventually just kind of resigned himself to the fact that he wouldn't be their friend, and that's why he just was kind of a bully to them. But then he realized later on, no, I should have been friends with them. No, I should have tried harder. I mean, Cursed Child is a terrible, terrible, terrible fanfic. And I'm going to call it a fanfic because if you read it, it literally reads just like a fix-it fic with time travel BS. But I think that he realized it later that he really messed up and he should have tried harder. He should have done something to fix the mess he made with them and should have been friends and everything. And I think that's what Rowling should have done from the start, was Draco's redemption arc should have started around book 3-ish and then, come full circle by the epilogue of book 7. And we could have seen him, slowly become friends, maybe write them a couple letters or do something. Like, he could have intervened in Buckbeak. That could have been the biggest one, where he intervened, and they didn't know until Hermione went back in time with the time turner, and then they could have seen Draco intervene. It wouldn't have been, the pumpkin getting axed. It would have been Draco intervening after. Well, it could have been that they saw the pumpkin get axed, and then Harry and Hermione, from their positioning in the time turner situation, they could have seen Draco coming up instead after the whole pumpkin thing to beg his father to just call it off and not hurt Buckbeak, because he rethought the whole thing. And that would have been really cool. That would have been a great turning point, but for some reason she just didn't do it. Let's see. I have a new OC. Her name is Yuki, and she's from Saint Seiya, and she is Linus. Nice. I've never watched or done anything with Saint Seiya, but I've heard it's really good. When the military society starts to suffer, the king sends a squad to beg for forgiveness. Aaron comes back. Now Aaron is a village doctor, and Ryan is his boyfriend. And I'm sure that's an interesting dynamic. I'm curious to see where you're going with this, Ash. But if people have more Harry Potter topics that they want to talk about, I'm more than happy to debate it. It'd be a difference from, it'd be a big difference from debating Attack on Titan. Oh my god, I love it. Right? Ash is amazing. And so is Ira. Space Glitch, come on, tell us what's going on. We need to know so we can help, maybe, hopefully. Cross my fingers, hopefully. I've seen the finals. Well, I've seen that they're doing the final season of Attack on Titan. I'm just like, no, I'm gonna ignore that. It doesn't exist. It doesn't happen. It can't end. It's never gonna end. It's just gonna stay where it was. It's perfectly fine. No, we're good. We're good. We don't need it to end. It needs to just stay where it is and then get rewritten to make it better. Because I feel like there were a lot of plot holes that need to be filled, and they're not going to do it. And I feel like they totally like, the Attack Titan's power is just a total wave to retcon. Refused to watch last season because I don't want it to end the same. I'm just like, no. That's why I refuse to watch anything past season 2, because anything past season 2 is just BS. Well, I mean, the start of season 3 is not bad. Like, watching them with all the doing the stuff that leads up to Eren getting the hardening Titan's abilities and everything. It's dope. But Eren insulting Levi and all that mess, I could just do without. I don't even need Historia punching Levi. I thought that was just BS. That was just stupid. I'm like, okay, whatever. It doesn't really make a difference to the story or her character. They completely destroyed Historia's character with making her queen and making her, like, do nothing. And Levi's heartbroken because he's forced to break up with Eren with no explanation, and now Eren has a mate in almost 1.5 years. Wow! Dude, that is so angsty, but I love it. And let me guess, turns out that the baby isn't Ryan and Eren's, but Levi and Eren's, please. I hope. We can hope. Oh, there's something. I do that. I'm in color down here. Why am I not in color up there? Oh, I'm just gonna stick down here. Yeah, they absolutely did. And I'm not okay with that. So I can kind of see why, because, I mean, how do you end a series like Attack on Titan? Everybody had the joke that it would end with Eren killing himself. I didn't think that it would actually go that route. But it did, and it's terrible. And then they decided Isayama was like, we're gonna make Eren the bad guy. I'm like, just kill everybody at this point. Like, having them all live long enough to see Eren become the villain and all survive, it's just terrible. Plot twist, it's not Levi's baby. Screw off. That's funny though. Uh-oh, I think we guessed the twist and we pissed off Ash. Because I saw that for like 2 seconds. Maybe not. Oh! You were going to leave it on a cliffhanger, huh? That's okay. I can do cliffhangers. As you all know. Or at least some of you know. Please tell us. No, if he wants to leave it if they want to leave it a cliffhanger, they can leave it a cliffhanger. But, we'll see. Yes, we know. Of course you do. Because I haven't written anything since the 26th of September, and I'm really depressed about that. Because I wanted to have stuff written. I wanted to have more videos out. I'm really upset. Baby Isabella. With a name like Isabel, it can only be one person's baby. You know, I actually did consider renaming Carla to Carla Isabel Ackerman, but then I realized her initials would be KIA, and we're not going that route. We already gave her dead mom hair. We can't make it complete. We can't make it. Why in Harry Potter we don't just dragon, all fantasy animal, but we have is a half human, half snake. I don't know why Nagini Isabella Moonyeager. I love it. Nagini was an interesting character. I think it was kind of BS that she was cursed to turn into a snake, kind of like Swan Lake, or Swan Lake, where, you know, under certain circumstances. But no, you're not renaming her. No. She's Carla Elizabeth, and that's how it's going to be. But I thought they should have, you can't introduce Nagini as this cursed human that can switch to a snake and then have Voldemort use her? Like, that's super weird. That is just weird and very... No, just the implications are bad. Very bad, very horrible. Because then it makes you rethink parcel tongue if you think about it, because it's like it's supposed to be a snake language, but making Nagini have, like, at one point human then to a snake, kind of underwrites parcel tongue, because it maybe just she speaks some kind of English that only Voldemort understands. I don't know. It seems weird. They went weird about it. Isabella Moonyeager. Love it. Rip Isabella. But her name was Isabel. Is it Isabella or Isabella? I'll look it up. Let's see. Isabel. Attack on Titan. Oh, it's not even spelled that way. Yeah. Yeah, it was Isabel. It's not even spelled the same way it should be. Okay. Izzy. It's cute. But then there are disturbing implications in the fourth book as well, because remember how Voldemort, at least if you, like, anybody who read the novel and read through Voldemort's monologue, he said that he possessed creatures, like his spirit, his little spirit thingy, possessed creatures like snakes and stuff to live. Well, and then we see him as like this weird human creature thing, this weird infant. Carla have a little sister named Isabel. maybe she just, you know, is the only one they have because that's all they can handle. I guess she took on Aaron and Isabel's sassiness, and Levi's like, nope, we're not doing this a second time. But again, there's the implication that, so does anybody remember in the fourth book movie that some ministry witch went missing in Albania, which is where Voldemort was rumored to have been? Well, apparently she was pregnant, and that's why there was so much concern when she was a pregnant witch that wandered off, and, you know, nobody could find her. But then we have Voldemort, who found her. Obviously Pettigrew found her for Voldemort, and then somehow he had an infant-like body, which would make sense if you think about it, because he stated that the reason the snakes and everything didn't work was because they didn't know how to hold magic. Well, wouldn't an infant born to a witch know how to handle magic? So there's the implication heavily there that Voldemort possessed an infant and took over that infant's body in order to come back, which is disturbing in so many ways. And oh man, I don't know if Rowling knew what she was doing or if that was just coincidence, but that's the darkest part of Harry Potter right there. Isabella's fussy. She'll kick him and she just clean dirty this make a mess. Oh, she really is Levi. If they're anything like Aaron, they would be a handful. Everybody's like, yes. Hi, Krista. It's so good to see you. Glad you're back. We're just ranting about Harry Potter at the moment and agreeing that if any child that Aaron has is like Aaron, they would be a handful automatically. And yes, it is 100% true. And I don't know how Carla got out being not so sassy, but she's sassy. She's sassy. But I think Levi just deals with it because he's like, okay, this one's small and at least it's like me enough that I can handle it. This one is big and is Aaron and I can't. I don't know how I'm going to handle that one. He can handle Carla better than Aaron, I think. Voldemort with made by a love potion. What? Oh God, no. That's terrible. We've had flood warnings here all week. Oh, that's terrible. Ooh, I'm so sorry about that. We've had high wind all the time, all week. She hates dirt and will run off with her papa's baguettes to nom on. I love it. No, I like this idea. Ash, it's really good. So does Levi ever find out, or do we just leave it at no? I mean, I'm fine with you just leaving it at no. It's an interesting dynamic, and you know, I'm just picturing this, and it's so sad. I like it. We've had heavy rain. She sounds like a troublemaker. Right? No, we haven't had any rain in a while. We actually haven't had any like precipitation in a very long time, if I think about it. That might explain a lot. Just like her mom. I mean, she has Levi's tendencies, and then is very much just a troublemaker, like Aaron. I like this. I like Isabella. I like Isabella Ash. She's very good. Very interesting balance. Like she has Levi's tendencies, but she has Aaron's energy and thought process. So yeah, it makes sense. It works. Carla, on the other hand, is like, you think she would be like Levi because she looks a lot like Levi, but then you get talking to her and she's very much Aaron's child. She's very much like Aaron. And she has the same stubbornness, she has the same determination, she shares a lot with him. And then what she shares with Levi is like, more forethought. She doesn't dive completely headfirst into stuff. She'll just, think about it a little bit longer than 2 seconds. But she doesn't have Levi's easy confidence, like, at all. Or she doesn't have Aaron's easy confidence either. She very much feels like she always has to prove herself, that she's being measured up against her famous parents. And yeah, she's very, very, just a lot of confidence issues there, a lot of self-esteem problems. And she thinks that the only reason anybody's giving her a chance is because of Aaron and Levi, and, the usual 15-year-old angsty stuff when your parents are famous. According to the radio, it's the wettest November for a while. Voldemort's mother made a love potion to Voldemort. Yeah, that's true. That is true. It was a love potion that she fed him, and then she kept feeding him, and then she thought after she got pregnant that he would stick around, and he didn't. He doesn't abandon her because that's Voldemort's mother did not do good things, but she made Voldemort, so that was bad too. That would suck having pressure like that. Yes, very stubborn, temperamental, and confident. Isabel, yes. Carla, no. She's everything but confident. That would suck having pressure like that, right? I mean, I don't know whether to make it like perceived pressure, like she puts it on herself because she wants to be just like her parents, or people actually do put pressure on her. I mean, she's not like she's gonna like Shade, like she likes Shadis because he thinks everybody sucks. He doesn't think any of them have any real like talent, even the ones that do. Like Mikasa, he said that she was exceptional in every way, and that was about it. He didn't really have a whole lot of positive to say about her. Same with Aaron, same with Connie, Sasha, like everybody that ended up in the top 10, he didn't really have, like, he had positive things to say about him, but he really didn't sound like he meant them. He was more like just acknowledging it and then moving on. And that's kind of what Carla likes, is he doesn't like put pressure. He just kind of acknowledges what she has, and that's it. He doesn't go searching for more. He doesn't tell her, your parents did this, this, and this when they were in training, so you need to be able to do this. No, he's just like, this is where you are. This is your limit. That's okay. So Voldemort, mother. Yup. Yeah, pressure's not fun to have. Would my child be a handful now? I'm curious. Yes. The other parent was Emir? Hell yeah. Oh, hell yes. Aaron tells the squad he goes to fight Titan. 3 days go by and Aaron still has come back. They find his cloak and the key and a moonlit blitz. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, Ash. Please tell me you're going to leave it there, because that's just brilliant. And then tell me that Levi goes back and takes Isabella from Ryan, and that's it. And he goes back and raises her. And that's it. That's the end. That's how it all is. I like that, actually. That's a really good angsty ending for that. Ding dong earns 10. Oh my god, I'm in trouble. I can't handle 2 Emir. That would be terrible. Because it would because if you had a child with Emir, it would probably look sweet like you, but its personality would be Emir's, and that would just throw everyone for a loop. Like, they would think of it as the sweetest angel ever till it opened its mouth, and then nope. Now you have to write this. I have to know what a wolf. Twin Emir, baby. And neither one of them has Krista's personality. They all have Emir's. Attack on Titan, Harry Potter, AU. Oh, good lord, no. Takes in Izzy to raise his own with the help of the squad, but Kenny also wants Isabel. Emir is so sarcastic. No twins. I mean, why no twins? Twins are fun. It would make sense that Emir would want double the trouble just for the fun of it. Triplets? Oh, Wolf, no. Krista couldn't handle that. Have any of you ever seen Toradora? That little palm top tiger is totally Krista and Emir's child. But aside from that tiny little thing that's only like 4'9", if that, had triplets in the game, and it's like, where did they fit? So that's what I'm picturing with Krista. It's like this tiny little thing full of triplets. Like, where do they fit? Quadruplets. You guys are so mean. Terrible, horrible people. Terrible people. That's so mean. But now that I think about it, the palm top tiger is very much like Krista and Emir. Oh my god, do I have a gray hair here? Is that what this is? No, that's a lot of hair to be gray. It's just blonde. But yeah, no, if you think about it, she would be small and cute, just like Krista. But the second she opens her mouth, you're like, where did the cute go? Octuplets. Oh, Wolf, you're so terrible. Every time my child talking to me, like, please stop talking before you hurt yourself. yourself. Yep, that would be it. That would be it. I like that. I don't know if like Chris is immune to the sassiness that Amir has, but no one else would be, like, at all. Amir sassiness would be in this child, and they would all suffer for it, and then Chris would just be like, "You're the sweetest thing in the world. Look at you. You're wonderful. You're just like your mom." And then everybody else would be like, "Yeah, that's the problem, Krista." You're gonna have 1 second. Yes, you will. That would be very interesting. That the child, like, Chris is completely immune to all of Amir's sarcasm, everything. Like, doesn't even, it's not even fazed by it. And then their child has that. And again, completely unfazed. But everybody else is just like, Krista, your child is terrible. It's just like Amir. And then she's like, no, they're great. They're wonderful. And everyone figures out that Amir's brand of sarcasm and, general pessimism doesn't even bother little Miss Sunshine Historia over here. That'd be a good way to, yeah, that would be cool. Carla and Isabella are twin sisters. Kenny ends up getting Isabella, but then her powers Memphis. Oh God, no. Random buzz. I'm confused. Is this lore talk or is this real? This isn't lore. This is just for fun, random buzz. This is just us speculating random BS. So you're gonna, if you want to message Tech, he can explain to you how this works. Yeah, they're like fanfic ideas, basically. They're just random ideas we have for different characters. I love it. Oh God, we don't need Levi here era. Does anyone want to explain to me how the hell I just jumped up to 1098 subscribers when, like, all week I've been at 1096? Chris F. So terrible. Like, I don't. It's so random that I just bumped up 2 more. Who knows? It's probably just YouTube being YouTube again. I'm just lying. He won't have. I don't think he's here anymore. Like, I think he says he missed it last time because he had other stuff to do. So he might just have stuff on Saturday to do. Because that's how numbers work. Yes, but sometimes YouTube's very strange with their numbers, and it'll say something like, I have this many, and then literally I'll check like an hour later and it's down like 5. And I'm like, okay, YouTube, you're broken again. So YouTube is very, I don't know if you've heard about the algorithm on YouTube problems, but it messes with all sorts of things. So I just always chalk up my numbers to the algorithm. I don't actually have that many people subscribe to me. It's just the algorithm being weird again. It says that, but then I'll wake up one morning and it'll say 2. It'll be like, that sounds more realistic. Because YouTube is YouTube. Mm-hmm. Oh, God. Yes, absolutely would be, Krista. Absolutely would be. That would be Mammy. Oh. You do random things, Charrose. You really do. Like, I wouldn't have thought of any of that. Sorry, I'm a very You're good. So true. I'm not helping you or anything. Why are we trying to summon him? You did this one time. You guys, let it go to your head. Isabella. Oh my god, no way. That's terrible. I should be. That's not bad. No. You guys always do. You guys always want to trigger this stuff and then see what happens. And it's like mayhem. Mayhem happens always. I don't know why you guys think it'll have a different outcome. Oh, never mind. Sorry. Just a random notification. Oh, God. Not the experiments again. Not the experiments again. I don't see what the problem is here. You guys are bad. That's what the problem is. You guys are absolutely terrible. So, my lovely Titans, what do we want to do for the Christmas season? Obviously, I'll try to have videos somewhere. Somewhere in this. Like, I'm sorry. I have one that I'm working on right now. Unedited, it was 36 minutes, so it's taking me some time. Where the oh, that's not random things popping up. Oh god. You guys are terrible. You guys are absolutely terrible. A perfect angel. Yeah, sure you are. If I was an animal, it would be a little black cat. It's really good at the future of humanity. Oh my god. You guys. This is the most random chat we've had in a while, guys. But I do agree with you. I think Levi would have been a black cat and if he had been an animal. And Aaron would have been a massive puppy dog. Probably a German Shepherd. For you guys, this is so freaking random. Someone hide me in the woods. Hide yourself. You take care of you, man. You started this. You are more than equipped and capable of taking care of it. What? Okay. Oh, don't trust a wolf if she's doing that. I just heard a random crash, which is never good when you have a 2-year-old. What? No, you're not. Don't even lie. You hate to be called nice, Wolf, so don't even try. Don't even try. No, that's alright. Okay. Okay. I don't know why you think you'd be safe there, but okay. No, you're not. You're so not. I'm hidden and safe. I know. The follow-up is perfectly well timed. I know Wolf didn't mean it like that well timed, but it was spot on. I mean, if she did, that's even better. Oh. Does anybody want to see something very random that my husband bought me today? You're not safe. Because they're terrible. Oh yeah, Levi's birthday is the 25th, and yeah, we could do that since Christmas is the 25th, and Christmas is also on a Saturday, which is also when I do my Hangout. So I can do a Levi themed one on the 25th. I like that thinking. We can do that. If we want to do anything else Christmassy, let me know. I was thinking of like gifting random one-shots to people based on their favorite fandoms, if I know them very well, or, whatever. But that was just my idea, just to kind of, like, we could gift fan art and fix and stuff to people. We don't have to do, like, Secret Santa or anything, because I don't know how that would work. But it'd be fun to do. See everybody's creativity on full display. Tracking advice on you. I honestly thought that Amir and I need couples counseling. Oh, good Lord. It'll be Boxing Day here. I mean, I can't change. I can't change the dates. I'm sorry. It's driving me up the walls. How? An Airbnb wolf or dog, half wolf, half dog? Yes. No, it's just saying. No, you're good. So my husband bought me this card mat. It's absolutely gorgeous. See? I think it looks like it could have come from Heaven Official's Blessing, that Chinese anime on Netflix, which is dope and amazing. And if you guys, I mean, just watch it. It's so good. I wish I could have read the rest of the work it's based on, but the author removed the English translation. And I don't read Mandarin. So that was not going to happen. That's awesome. Thank you. That's pretty. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, the artwork, I saw it and I'm like, that is gorgeous. And my husband asked me to pick out a mat, and I'm like, no, we don't really need to do that. And he's like, go ahead and pick one out. And then I already had this one picked out in my mind. I'm like, okay, well, we'll do this. And he's like, why? And I said, well, doesn't it look like Heaven Official's Blessing? And he's like, it absolutely does. We're done. We're buying it now. It's absolutely what you're going to get. Because he's seen it too. And he honestly loves it too. And I was kind of nervous to show it to him. I'm always nervous to show people anime or movies or anything that I like, because my tastes are not always to other people's tastes. And I want people to kind of enjoy what I enjoy to a certain extent, to at least, not feel like it was a waste of their time to watch it. So the fact that he enjoyed Heaven Official's Blessing and kind of knows what it means to me as far as how awesome it was means a lot. Okay, where are we at? I'm going to write an airy proposal, Christmas proposal in the snow by Christmas tree. Are you going to post it? Moon, if you could hide, where should you hide? Somewhere tall. Slowly, so it doesn't get unraveled again. It got unraveled when I was putting it in the first time. Get in there. Yep, that'll work, sure. That's good enough. There we go. And it comes with this awesome. It didn't come with, we purchased, but I have this awesome tube for it too. Did I hear anime? You may have, Random. You may have. Beautiful, looks like. Nice. That's a bad idea. But yes, Random, we were discussing. So Tech bought me a card mat for Magic, Digimon, all that. And it looks like this anime that I really enjoy. The anime is called Heaven Official's Blessing. It's on Netflix. It's a Chinese anime, so if you watched it undubbed, which I think the dubbed version hasn't been released to Netflix yet, but I've heard it on YouTube and stuff. But if you watch the subbed version, it's all Chinese, and it's really good, and it's really amazing. And I read what it's based on, and you're watching Yu Yu Hakusho. How do you like it so far? Yu Yu Hakusho is amazing. I absolutely love it. It's now like in my top 10 anime, and I really wish that I don't think they necessarily need to bring it back, but if they could just like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it needs a revival of sorts. It does not necessarily need like the story doesn't need to change. Nothing about that needs to change. But I mean, like, just make the animation start, like the colors brighter. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it just needs more love. I'm sure it did get a lot of love when it first came out, but I think that needs to be brought back. People need to be reintroduced to the amazing show that is Yu Yu Hakusho, because it's just fantastic, and it's one of my favorites. And I love the story. Like, it's actually a story, whereas a lot of anime that are pretty, big and from that time were just like episode by episode, didn't do much. This was so, I don't know, it's just so wonderful. I love it. I've watched it from start to finish at least 5 times already. Nice. Watching My Hero Academia. Nice. I've watched some of it. I don't know. Just I like certain characters. I will say I like certain characters. But as far as like the plot, I'm waiting for more of it to come out. I'm waiting for more of it to come out, be fleshed out and everything. I don't want to get too, I don't know. I feel like it's got something big coming, and I don't know. I think I'll just wait for that to happen, for that to drop. That way, there's some payoff, I guess. I don't know. No posting. We'll see if Christmas is on a Saturday and you live if I can. Okay. I like that. Hashtag evil deck. I wish. I just love it. No evil Deku. No, actually, I don't know if this would count as a spoiler, since it did come out in the manga, but there's new art released for Deku that's actually pretty not heroic looking. It's very, as Deadpool would have put it, you look dark. Are you from the DC universe? It's terrifying, to be honest. I love villain Deku. Honestly, I don't know why those kids just don't take over they have all of the best superheroes in their school as their teachers. Why not just kill them all where they got them? Like, that would have been a better twist. All the children rise up and kill their teachers. Kill all the heroes and take over the world as villains. That would have been great. That would have been an interesting plot. Hashtag vigilante deck. I couldn't watch past the first season and never got into it. Again, I'm just like, it's not bad. It's not a terrible show. But, I don't know. The hero origin story thing has been done to death. And then they kind of ruined it with their reveal about Deku's past and how, certain things shouldn't have happened the way they did. I'm not going to spoil it, but it just kind of felt like they retconned the character, and he wasn't actually this cool, like, without a quirk person. He was just, a victim of something that made him that way. And it's like, why? Why can't it just be that there's this group of quirkless people that live in this world and have to suffer and have to try to find their own way in it, when it's definitely not geared towards that? Why not do that? Why not go for that angle? Why change that? Evil All Might. That would have been cool. Have any of you seen the Johnny Bravo spoofs of All Might? You might be too young to know who Johnny Bravo even is, but Johnny Bravo was this hilarious hilarious cartoon back when in the 90s, early 2000s, about this big macho guy that lived with his mom that was always trying to get ladies. And I mean, like, they put it to All Might, and it's gold. It's brilliant. It's a masterpiece, and I really wish that All Might was like that now. Like, I can't watch anything with All Might in it without thinking of Johnny Bravo. It's great. You're All Might's secret love child. That would have been weird. Same with Naruto. I don't mind Naruto. I can actually sit and watch and enjoy Naruto in small doses. I can't sit and watch a marathon of it. The one I can sit and watch a marathon of is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I've watched that start to finish like 4 times. It never gets old. It's just fantastic storytelling and great characters. So everybody watch it. If you've already seen it, watch it again, because why not? Probably, I think he is. I'm going to rewatch Voltron. I stopped in season 4. I got to the fight of Naruto and saw skiing on the waterfall. I'm like, yeah, no. He's not a good person if you think about it. Naruto or Sasuke, or who? I'm sorry if that's who you meant. Yeah, I showed my sister. We loved it. I'm here saving humanity like a normal person, society, and those who wronged him. Exactly. I've binged that one too. Love it. Same. Yeah, My Hero, our Brotherhood is was like the first big. So I actually got into Brotherhood and before I got into Attack on Titan, because I honestly, I can't remember his name ever. I think he meant Sasuke. Sasuke was a terrible person. I don't know why he got redeemed, but yeah, he did, I guess. But I actually got into Brotherhood before I got into Attack on Titan, because the fandom scared me off from Attack on Titan. It was so toxic at the time I got it, like the time I was discovering anime. I was just like, no, let's just wait and see what happens. Sausage. Yeah, sausage him. We had a bonding moment at Cradle. I don't know what this is from, but this is fantastic. Oh, yes, that's from Voltron. That's Voltron. Yep, that was Voltron. Okay, now I remember. I saw that one clip because they played it 1,000 times for the ship. I stay away from the fandom so they didn't ruin the show. That begs the question, Wolf, why are you here? We are many fans. Why are you here? If I make a live, I'll name it Come Chat with Scott Princess. You should do it. You should absolutely do it. You're different. I guess I'm not that toxic, but we'll see. Why are we still here? Just to suffer? I don't know if you're talking about this chat or what, Random, but that's very interesting timing. I like it. Any Doctor Who fans? Oh, that's a video game line. Oh, I'm sure Tech told you, I only play certain video games, and they have to really pique my interest for me to even be interested. I've been here forever. So whenever anybody would say that stuff, I was right behind. I didn't actually get onto YouTube proper until I was 16, 17, because my parents, I was very sheltered. Like, they gave me a computer and they told me you cannot access you cannot have access to Wi-Fi. You can use it to write. So that's all I did with it. I just used it to write. Never once tried to get access onto Wi-Fi or anything. Then my sister immediately logged in, hacked it, and was sitting there watching YouTube videos and all sorts of shit. And then I finally got access when I was 17 and in college, and I needed it for school. I'm like, okay, go ahead, turn on the Wi-Fi. I'm like, okay. And then I was 17 and watching YouTube and catching up with everything, and I finally understood some of the jokes and the references, and I'm like, wow, I miss out on actually quite a bit if you think about it. Call of Duty. I know the meme. I have school Monday. I'm an OG on this channel. That you are, Krista. All right, everybody. So we have officially hit our hour mark. And we will bring this to a lovely close. This has been fantastic. Thank you all so much for this wonderful and enjoying. Wow. It was a wonderful and entertaining evening. I can't speak. Don't trust me to speak. I've been here since the beginning of the moon. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Have a great week, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, that's true. Random. But everybody have a great week, and I will see you on the next weekly Hangout of Randomness. Bye, my little Titans.